Today on the channel, we got an unboxing full of Hart with the Hart Foundation, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Bret Hitman Hart, WWE Superstars, Series 12.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Superstars unboxing and review. And today, we're up to Series 12 with the Hart Foundation, Bret Hitman Hart, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart. But for all your Hart Foundation Superstar needs, Walmart. But for everything else under the sun, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And the Superstars line continues, the most frustrating toy line to collect here in 2024, for me at least, with the Hart Foundation. Two of the all-time great tag team specialists of all time. Obviously, Bret went on to a pretty big solo career, I think we'd say that. And Jim was still around for a pretty good amount of time between WWE, WWF, WCW, and so forth. But man, very cool to get these guys in the same set. This is a really cool time for the Hart Foundation, of course, when they were bad guys, I guess, on Raw in '97. I guess depending where you're at. If you're in Canada, they were good guys. You know what I mean. But very cool with the Hart Foundation leather jackets here. Would love to see a Bulldog to match this in the future. Obviously, we'd love an Owen Hart. Don't know if that's possible. Brian Pillman, though, could be a possibility. So we'll see what happens with the Hart Foundation in 2025 and beyond. But let's dive into the figures here. And let's start with old Bret Hitman Hart. How about we start there today? You got the old excellence of execution. Of course, packaging, we know it, we love it. Do we want some more of it? We'll see. But of course, packaging does line up if you line up Series 12. Cactus Jack Mick Foley is also in this set. We did unbox that one on the channel, so check that one out if you did miss it. Bret Hart right there. What's it say here? Includes soft goods gear. Bret Hitman Hart. No glasses for Bret. Maybe in the baggie there. We'll see what happens. On the back, cross-sell down below, Jibber Jabber UPC. Then we got a little bit of sayings up here. Excellence of execution, Hart Foundation. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Bret Hart, there it is. But only 3 in the set now, so an interesting turn with that one there. Looking good. See you later. Goodbye. And then we do got the little baggie. Oh, the little baggie. What could be in this baggie? That's the $1 million question. Somebody get Ted DiBiase on the phone. The $1 million question. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, we got glasses and we got extra hands. You got to have glasses for the Hitman. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. Bret Hart looking good. And, of course, twist ties for days. Locked down in the old twist ties. Don't want Bret Hart getting anywhere there. And we're almost there. Almost there. Gonna get the feet out, the legs. Man, these twist ties getting absolutely wild. Wild twist ties is what we got going on here today. Bam, there it is. Think we're there. Think we're there. Oh, there it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's dive into old Bret Hitman Hart. We're going to start it off with the accessories. Black glasses here. The old Howard Stern glasses. Reminds me of the old WCW Toy Biz days, of course. Got those circular kind of John Lennon-style glasses as well. 2 Fists of Fury. 2 splayed-out hands. Going to give one of those. And then we got the He-Man gripping hitchhiking hands right out of the package right there. But you got to have all that kind of stuff. For old Bret Hitman Hart, let's see how well these glasses stick in there. Maybe. They should go in through the hair. I'm fighting it. Fighting it. There we go. Fits right in there through the hair. And it looks okay. He does got a little bit of that pile of mashed potatoes face going on a little bit, but I would know this is Bret Hart. And we've talked about it a lot this year in 2024, about Bret Hart and his sunglasses not being everything we want it to be. I say his sunglasses, maybe those two, but his face scans not being what we want them to be. Is what it is, I guess. But they keep working on it. Constant learning, constant improvement. And I do think this looks close enough to Bret Hart to be dangerous. Somebody hands me this head. I know who this is right here. Beautiful soft goods jacket. Bret Hitman Hart. Hart Foundation on the back. You got to have that, of course. I'm going to pull these hands off. And then I am going to pull this jacket off. And the hands, of course, all removable on these figures, as we do know. One thing I will say, the hands on these go back a lot better than the traditional Mattel Elites. A lot of times you put those Elite hands back on, and it's just like the hands spin there. They're very loose. We don't have that issue with the Superstars for some reason. I'm hoping in 2025 they can get some of those Elite issues that we've been dealing with the new factories, things like that. Hopefully they can get those taken care of. We'll wait and see what happens there. But we got old Bret out of the package here, and you got the very cool Bret Hart pink and black singlet going on. Very, very colorful here. Got the skull right there in the chest with the heart around it and some wings. You got 2 elbow pads. Pink wrist tape going on. Hitman logo on the back of the pants. You got the 4 hearts in the front looking very good. Hitman on the sides. Got the stars down on the boots. The pink and black attack rides on once again. Beautiful boots on here. Just a very good Bret Hart. And I always love this era of Bret Hart as well. I'd have to think about it, but possibly my favorite era of Bret Hart really would be the infancies of the Attitude Era. Of course, him coming off his match with Stone Cold at WrestleMania. That was prime Bret Hart, but Bret had a great career, as we do know as well. Arms all the way around for us on this one. You do get the single jointed elbow side to side, hands removable back 4 side to side, head removable back 4 side to side, waist articulation, those big old Hitman splits. He's ready to do it. Legs go up, single jointed knees side to side, boot cut, ankles back forth side to side. So all of our usual Superstars articulation, we know it, we love it. We want some more of it. And old Bret Hart looking good. A shining star in the Superstars for 2024, and I'm thinking about kicking around a top 10 WWE Superstars for 2024 video, so stay tuned to that possibly. But how about Jim the Anvil Neidhart? Old peanut butter and jelly Bret and Jim Neidhart. And I always loved that the Hart Foundation broke up back in the day, but it wasn't your traditional rockers breakup where they feuded and stuff. It was just like, hey, we're still friends, we're going our separate ways. If you need your help or I need help, we'll help each other out. So I always liked that idea. Not all the times these tag teams need to have a vicious breakup. So I always thought that was a really cool thing. And I'm guessing, did they ever have a match against each other? I'm sure they did back before they were a tag team. But in the WWE, WWF, WCW, I don't think Jim and Bret ever had a match against each other. That'd be an interesting thing to see. And maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. But there's old Jim Neidhart right there. Very similar style packaging, of course. Series 12 once again. Does say includes soft goods gear, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And then on the back, got all the usual stuff, cross-sells, UPCs, you name it. Anvil, Hart Foundation. Yeah, baby! Ha 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 ha! And I just need to do this when I do it. But looking good there for old Jim Neidhart. An all-timer. One of those guys that never really needed a title outside of the tag titles. See you later, goodbye. I don't think anybody would have taken him too seriously as a world heavyweight champion. Or you didn't need him to be an intercontinental champion or anything like that. He was just one of those guys everybody knew, everybody respected. At least for me. I guess I'm talking about myself here. But I do like Jim Neidhart. Always have enjoyed Jim Neidhart. Very, very good. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic Jim Neidhart prison right there. And then once again, those twist ties. Oh, the bane of my existence. We keep fighting them. It's a losing battle right here is what these twist ties are, especially from Mattel. And Todd McFarlane on the couch. Todd, good to see you here today. Usually you're taking those hot showers when I'm doing a wrestling unboxing, but I'm glad to see you here today. You were a big Jim Neidhart fan? Oh, Jim just broke in half out of the package here. Dangerous. A dangerous game. Whoa! See you later. Off the screen. Watch out for that. Yeah, I know, Todd. But I'm glad to see you here supporting Jim Neidhart. Supporting all that kind of stuff, because you are Canadian, if I'm not mistaken, Todd McFarlane. So you love your hockey. You and Bret Hart a lot of nights at Hockey Night in Canada. You guys sat with Don Cherry one time and had a big bottle of wine and got really hammered. Oh my gosh, you went to the clubs? Those clubs? Oh, you'll have to fill me in the rest of that story later. Old Todd, man, a Renaissance man, as we do know. Speaking of Renaissance men, how about Jim the Anvil Neidhart? You got some black glasses going on. Different glasses than Bret Hart, but look very nice right there. 2 Fist of Fury, 2 splayed out hands, 2 hitchhiking hands. All the hands we got with old Jim the Anvil Neidhart here. And then once again, you do get the Anvil leather jacket. Pleather, leather, whatever, you know what I mean. Looking good here. Love the soft goods jacket. A big, big, burly jacket for a burly guy like Jim Neidhart. A big, big dude. I'm going to take these hands off. And I'm going to take this jacket off as well. Maybe. There we go. I do love the soft goods here, of course. Always nice to get soft goods. Some people like soft goods. Some people don't. Most of the time, I actually do prefer the soft goods, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. I do understand that. But sometimes I just hate those plastic Polly Pocket stuff. Sometimes they work, but Usually soft goods for me is the way to go. Boy, these hands are very tight to go back in. Very tight. Got to really work them in there. And now we got old Jim the Anvil Neidhart out of the package. And first thing I noticed, that big old goatee on Jim Neidhart. Looking good. Blue eyes. Got that flat top kind of over the top as well. And he's playing a lot of human hits here today. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. He is a human. I can check that off right there. Black elbow pads, white wrist tape, and I talked about the hitchhiker hands, of course. Got that Hart Foundation logo right there in the middle of the singlet. Got the anvil on the back. Got some anvils down the side looking good all the way down to the boots. The pink and black attack rides again. Articulation can be identical to Bret Hart. We don't need to walk through that again, I don't think. He does got some chest hair going on. Of course, the Anvil, a little bit of a hairy guy. Would have been nice to have real fur chest hair once again. Just saying, Mattel, just one time. Let's get that done. Let's get that done just one time. And Jim Neidhart, does he fit on a Mattel Ringside Collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles. As I always say, spend your money on your figures, not your stands. Head over to Ringside there. But man, oh man, very cool to get the Hart Foundation here. I would not be opposed to an older version of the Hart Foundations in the Superstars line as well. Go back to their original attires. Go give us the blue attires. I'd be cool with that. I'm here for all the Hart Foundation stuff. And as I said earlier, would love to see Bulldog, Brian Pillman in this set as well. Maybe we can get that in 2025. I think that'd be a pretty cool one to have all these guys together. Just unfortunately missing Owen, but you never know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Or maybe not. We'll see what happens. But there it is, the Hart Foundation Superstars Series 12. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. And of course, don't forget Patreon for early access to all the videos on this very YouTube channel. Appreciate the support over there. ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. My book, now available on Kindle, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars series. Check it out if you have not. Sir Paul 64 on the X. Now on TikTok. Check me out on TikTok, of course. And then don't forget Sir Paul _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram and on Threads. So for the Hart Foundation, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.